Good morning, everyone. Ohayo gozaimasu. Vicky speaking. I hope you are all having a good morning. All right, today is actually a random talk about Japanese pronunciation. And yesterday I had a new student. He had zero knowledge about Japanese language. So basically, I had to create lesson and include all the Romaji for him because he doesn't really read the IE well yet. So when I introduced the Japanese pronunciation to him, I had it to include all the Romaji, and actually I noticed this is something I could share with everyone for people who already know hiragana or Japanese pronunciation, or for especially for people who actually haven't started, but if you are considering to start to learn Japanese language, I think this can be a very good information for you to roughly understand Japanese pronunciation. Okay, 日本語の発音. Yeah, so how many type of pronunciation are there, or how many type of syllable are there? Yeah, so I would like to introduce on the next page. Okay, so if you're interested, please continue to watch. Alright, so 日本語の音節, yeah, the syllable we call it 日本語の音節, yeah. If you notice the English alphabet, 日本語, those are the in the bracket, those are the Romaji, yeah. If you maybe you have you already know Romaji. One of the explanation about Romaji is it represents the Japanese pronunciation using the Western alphabet. All right. So because this new student I had yesterday, he had zero knowledge about pronunciation. So in order for him to a bit faster pick up the IU so I had to include all the Romaji here for him, yeah, which is I think it's good for you to have a look, and I hope this is useful for some people who wish to have a better understanding about the Japanese syllable. All right, so how many types are there? As you can see from the screen, actually roughly it's considered there are about 7 type of syllable. All right, so the very first one, I think a lot of people have heard about it, which is the 50 hiragana chart, the 50 alphabets, yeah, 50 音, which is under the sei on. All right, sei on, yeah. So the 50 on is actually considered as sei on, yeah, the 50 on, which is the 50 Japanese alphabet. All of us need to study when we want to learn Japanese language, yeah, the IU or hiragana chart, yeah. So it is called 50 50 on. However, it's actually only 44 different type of alphabet plus 6. This 6 is actually repeated. All right, so it's repeated. So the real different alphabet, there are actually only 44. Yeah, if you try to pay a little bit more attention, there are only 44. Okay, however, we call it 50 on. Yeah, 50 Japanese hiragana. Yeah, the alphabet chart. All right, so this is considered as sei on. All right, move to the next one. The next one is called daku-on. Daku-on. What is daku-on? So you look behind. Daku-on is the ga, za, da, ba, gyo. Yeah, so after you learn the basic 50 hiragana alphabets, the next one you probably would have to learn how to pronounce. It's the ga, za, da, ba, gyo. Yeah, there are about 20 of them. Yeah, this is considered, it's called daku-on. Daku-on, yeah. Daku-on. And the next one is handaku-on. Handaku-on. Handaku-on is very simple. It's basically the pagyo. There are 5 of them. Yeah, pagyo. Yeah, pagyo. Okay, and then the next one is yo yo there there are about 27 of them. It's the under the ga za da ba pa gyo. Yeah, so after you master the basic 50 alphabets, so you move mainly you will move on to the dakuon, han dakuon, and yo-on. Yeah, and again there is another very important one. However, a lot of textbook will probably include it under the 50 alphabet chart, which is the hatzong. Hatzong. The one looks like yeah, the hatzong. This one, yeah, this one it doesn't really stands out. It doesn't, you don't use it itself. You always use it with another alphabet. Just the very good example here, the yeah, the sets yeah, see which is we are using the o and the hatzong, the yeah, so you always use it with another alphabet. Yeah, and then move on to the sokun. Sokun is the small tsu, small sokun, sokun. Yeah, so this one is considered as one separate syllable. Yeah, sokun. Yeah, the small small. Then the very last one is the cho-om. Cho-om, yeah. Some of the words, when you learn the vocabularies, you will notice, and then some of the phrases you will say, some of them you need to how to say drag. I'm not sure whether this is the right English word. You need to extend the pronunciation. For example, the cho on the word itself. See the wu. Wu is a long pronunciation. Yeah, the long pronunciation. Cho o wu. I mean here I purposely drag it a bit longer. Yeah, to help you to understand. This is cho wu. Yeah, the wu you need to pronounce. It's a separate syllable. You need to pronounce a bit longer. Yeah, cho yeah, cho okay. Yeah, then another example, if you have already learned Japanese, for example, okasan, okasan, yeah, is also a choon, okasan. All right, yeah, so this is today's talk about Japanese syllable. Yeah, so I hope this is a good information for you to understand. And so now you can probably know which one to focus. If you're still considering whether or not to start to learn Japanese language, I hope this will give you a idea, and a better understanding of the pronunciation first. Yeah. So anyway, so if you would like to learn Japanese language, you would have to start with the Aiueo. Yeah, Aiueo. And for all the beginners, I would say most of us, we need to start with the Romaji, because the Romaji represents the pronunciation, represents the Japanese pronunciation. It will help us to learn the pronunciation faster. Yeah, so yes, so please use the Romaji and pick up the hiragana first, yeah, before you move on to furthermore. Okay, I hope you really like this talk. I hope you find it useful. If you have any question actually about the syllable of Japanese, please let me know, and I will reply you in the comment. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Mata ne.